What's up, guys? It's Nick Wood, your boy, the king of digital real estate. Let's talk about the part of SEO that will make you rich. And what I mean by SEO, if you're brand new, and that's where I started. So for those of you that are old dogs and like, man, you're explaining SEO. Yes, I am, because some of us didn't know what SEO was until a couple of years ago. That's me. I had no idea what it stood for or any of that kind of stuff. But when we say SEO, we mean search engine optimization. That is the process. That is the formula. I hesitate to say the word formula because nobody really knows exactly, but we all think that we do, to get your website from wherever it's at right now to the top of page one when people search for certain search terms. And there is one specific thing that I believe above all things, okay? Now there are certain components that matter, certain components that are the overall most effective use of your time. And then I believe within those, there's one. And there's one thing that if you will do it and you will get good at it and you will master it and you will focus on it and you will make it your baby, you will get, it can, not it will, it can make you rich because it gives you the ability to rank websites. Now, all of this is contingent upon you choosing a good city and choosing a good niche. Because if you just think you're gonna go into solar in Los Angeles and just rank like that, good luck, as they say on Taken, right? Good luck, good luck. Ain't gonna happen, right? We are still talking within the context of local SEO. We're still talking within the context of basic home services in cities that are that have the least amount of competition. We're still looking at finding those layups, those home run type of cities. But on top of that, or within that, if you will focus on content, okay, content. And every single person listening to this video just went, right? The most boring word and topic ever. I know. Content, the actual text on your website, how you write it, what keywords to use, how you structure it, how you format it, how much do you write, how do you make it authoritative? All of those things, if you will focus and master content, it can make you rich. And it has made me very, very rich by doing very simple principles. And the thing that I know more than anything else, out of all the things within SEO, the one thing that I can always say my websites have, the one thing that I never scrimp on, the one thing that I never cut corners on, never have, never will, is content. Content is king within the context of SEO. Not always, but within the context of SEO. And content quality does matter, okay? In this whole video, we're not gonna talk about how to write content, how to find keywords. It's too long, there's too much to it. What my purpose of this video is just to get you to commit to learning and mastering content itself. And above all, it is the most important thing, okay? Now, there's a couple of reasons why, and I've talked about this before. Number one reason why is because, guys, if you haven't ever thought about it before, how do you think Google even knows what your website's about? How do you think Google determines that your website's even worth putting at the top or near the top? You think it's because your website has some cool theme? Some cool theme? No, it's because they send bots to go and crawl your website, right? And read your content to know what this website's about. You don't know, they can't see a picture of someone doing concrete. They gotta crawl, they gotta read the text. What is the image file called? Does the image file have the term concrete in it? Does the first paragraph talk about concrete contractors, which is one of the most highly searched terms within concrete? Does the first paragraph or the first two paragraphs talk about concrete patios or concrete driveways or concrete sidewalks, right? Yeah, I've written a lot of concrete content, man. And this is what I want to let you guys know. Some of you guys that are too good for content, I don't do content, I don't like content. Yeah, me either. Me either. But I wrote the first 30 websites. The first 30 websites that I produced, I wrote every stitch of concrete. And every single one of my websites, at the minimum, had 5,000 words of content. At the maximum, had 10,000 words of content. So let's just take the low end. Let's take the middle. Let's just say 7,000 for easy math, okay? 7,000 times 30. We're talking about over 200,000 words of content that I wrote myself. Not outsourced, not AI this or GPT chat that. Myself, from scratch in my head. And I got really good at it. And I hated every moment of it. It wasn't one of those things that it got easier, got better, got more fun. It probably got worse, okay? But guess what? That content, I wrote it once, and it has continued to pay me again and again and again and again. That content is an asset to me. That content is on there. And yes, I try to add more content, but that content is what got me those rankings. Some of those websites that I've ranked, some of those websites that are producing a ton of leads that are making me $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month and have been for years and years, don't even have backlinks. And if they do, it's one or two, okay? Content is king. And if you guys will dedicate yourselves to learning, mastering all the things within content, you will make loads of money if you can then learn to sell. Okay, let me not say you'll make loads of money, because if you can't sell, if you don't know how to get a business owner to pay you and give you their credit card, you ain't gonna make anything. But it will put you in a position to be able to have leads to then sell. Okay, and then I got a hack for you. It's called rent then rank. Okay, but we'll talk about that 100 other videos. Okay, guys. Content. I know it's boring. I hate it every second. I still hate it, okay? And I haven't written content in years, but I wrote the first 200,000 words of content for my business, okay? The first 200,000. Why? Because before you outsource something, you better master it. Before you start training somebody on something, you better know how to do it. Because how can you train somebody if you don't even know how to do it? You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? You can't even, I don't know why I'm asking, because you can't respond anyway. Guys, do good due diligence, pick easy niches, pick easy cities within the context of what we're talking about. Go do solid, amazing, authoritative content. Get your keywords dialed in. Take your time. It's not something you have to do every month to keep it at the top of Google. You just have to do the content, and it will rank, and there will be an asset. That content will be an asset. I know 10,000 words seems crazy, but 10,000 solid, authoritative words of content about concrete will pay you again and again and again. And the only way to get rich in this life is to build, buy, and create assets that pay you every single month, no matter what you're doing, no matter whether you're in Bali, no matter whether you're in West Africa, no matter whether you're golfing or at the beach. That is how we get wealthy, my friends. Content is king.